Aloha everybody. Today we are going to be doing some agar. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share to keep these videos going. Alright, today I got me some light malt extract yeast agar, and it's already pre-mixed. Some dollar store containers for some no pores. Some more dollar store containers for no pores. And I'll also be doing some pours, which got these little containers. Oops, sorry. Got these little containers at the dollar store. 500 milliliters. So I'll just put like 250 in there and autoclave that for some pour techs. And we'll get to that too. And of course you got my favorite coffee pot right here. Just so convenient. That's normally what I use for my media. I cook it in that, I autoclave it in that, and I also pour it in that. Alright, so I can get started here. I'm going to open this guy up here. Okay, bear with me, I'm doing this one-handed right now. Alright, pop this guy on. Alright, so this is already pre-mixed. I'm just going to say I got 10 grams of agar to 8 grams of light malt extract and 1 gram of, or half a gram of yeast. So half a gram of yeast, 10 grams of agar, and 8 grams of light malt extract. Okay. 500 milliliters here. I'm going to do 16 grams. Alright, close enough. 16.3. And take a little bit out if you want. There you go. And just dump that puppy right in here. Yeah. And yep, I didn't get the water yet, so I'll hop on that. Alright, so you got our water here. You got our 500 milliliters of water. And what I like to do is make sure it's cold water too. I just pour about 250 milliliters somewhere in there, about half of it. Give it an initial little quick stir first. And go ahead and add in the rest of your water. Alright, and I got my food colorings over here. See, I just did neon blue, so let's go with, let's do some purple. I like purple. Yeah, this one. I'm going to do like 6 drops to 500 milliliters. Some purple. Okay. So that's that. Put my lid back on here. Okay. Now let's set all this stuff over the side. And you're going to want to come over and you're going to want to heat this stuff up real quick. Now, key to this too is, because this coffee pot I like to start it low so you don't crack the pot. Start it on a medium heat. Once it kind of starts to warm up, then you could turn her up a little bit. And you just want to, I basically don't ever let the media stop spinning. It's kind of, it takes about 4 or 5 minutes total. And it'll be right before it'll want to boil up and foam over is what you want. And you could tell it'll start to thicken up, and then the foam on the top here will be thick all the way across, and you'll know it's about time to pull it off. You could use regular stovetop pots or whatever. I just like my coffee pot. One, it was free. And the little miniature one, it's the little 5-cupper. And about a little bit over 3 for 500. And I like it because of the little pour right there. No drip, no mess. Alright, I'll get this more up to temp and we'll be right back. Okay, well that's boiling. You can come over here and we'll get these all ready here. Pop these all off. Give me my right hand. Yeah, this one-handed stuff is kind of interesting. So on these ones, because I haven't done these ones yet without venting, so I just popped a little hole there. I actually used a bicycle spoke that I sharpened the end and just heated it up and popped it through. And I used 2 layers of paper medical tape. I don't have the package with me, but this stuff here, just some good old paper medical tape. Put 2 layers of that on there, and that's that. These ones I have not vented. I've ran them unvented before, so we're just gonna do that anyways. I normally do pour tech, so I don't know. I started off pouring. I never really did the no pours. This is kind of just a educational video thing. I've actually done it once, but I don't know. I kind of like pouring. Seems a little bit kind of less of a hassle. I don't know. But everybody has different techniques and likes different things, so that be it. So anyways, yeah, just take all the lids off, get everything set up. We will return here shortly, and like I said here, just come over. And I actually spent a little too long over there. I normally never leave this. So yeah, now that it's the glass is warmed on the bottom, what I like to do is turn her up to high for a little bit, and then once it's on high, just do not stop turning or stirring. Just keep stirring. I stir it about like this speed. And that's pretty much it until it starts to, start to feel it thicken up. And we'll return with that shortly. Alright, we're back here. Just starting to steam right now. I have it on high. Almost just about starting to want to thicken. If you don't do this properly, you will end up with slushy. And if you don't keep stirring, the bottom will get caramelized and burn from the sugars from the light malt extract, the yeast, and even the agar will burn too if you just let it sit. And technically you don't have to stir it as rapidly as I do, but that's just how I do it. Could be the downside of too many years of being a chef. You know, just kind of like making a gravy or something, you know. Alright, well, we should be almost there. Close. That's starting to thicken a little bit. And you can see the bubbles, there's more bubbles starting to form on the top. So it's getting close. Here it goes. You can feel it starting to thicken really good. I'm going to turn the burner off, and that'll still be hot enough to keep it boiling. Give it another quick little jolt of high heat. It's all nice and foamy there. And it's thicker too. You can feel the difference in thickness. It's not like water anymore. And that's it. You'll see it starting to want to foam over. So yeah. And you just remove it from the heat and pop on over here. Let that puppy set just for a second. Make sure I turn the stove off. Yeah. Alright. Give it a little bit of a stir. See, now if I were to pour it, what I would do is sometimes I leave the whisk in it, and then I just cover this with tin foil and just wrap it all the way around, full sheet, boom, cover the mini pot, tin foil, good to go. Set that in the autoclave. You're gonna sterilize it, or your pressure cooker. I run a all-American autoclave from my tattooing business. I run that at 18 pounds of pressure for 20 minutes. PCs, anything over 15 pounds of pressure is necessary to sterilize. 15 pounds of pressure at 15 minutes is the beginning of the sterilization process. 20 minutes is required, and 30 minutes is recommended for sterilization. When you go into thicker products like grains and stuff that you really need to penetrate with the heat, you're going to want to sterilize that for a longer period of time, which in turn comes out to be roughly around an hour and a half to 2 hours. 2 hours to be safe. So this is about cool enough now. I just kind of let it cool just a couple minutes. You don't have to. And now what I do is make sure these are all not off from flat. Alright, here we go. Now let's see if I can do this and not look through the camera and spill it everywhere. Alright, here we go. And I just put just a nice little layer on the bottom. You don't want it too thick. A little bit over a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch. And look at how beautiful this pours. And you got my lab supervisor right behind there. Yeah. Yeah. What, am I not doing a good enough job over there, Coda? And I have extra, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set that over there so it stays warm. Alright. There we go. So, now continue on, remove it from the heat, come back over now that I got me some more, and just continue pouring. I made a little mess on that one. Watching the camera, not my pour. Alright, so there you go. Now what you're going to do, these ones are a little cooler already. Go ahead and cap them all off. And once you have them all capped, we'll stack them, which we will return to that here momentarily. Alright, so I got my 2 media bottles in there. I got 2 stacks of 3, so 6 high times 3, and then an extra 2. That's all I'll be able to fit in here. We'll not be able to get those ones in. So basically what I'm using instead of tin foil, just go to the dollar store, get yourself some of this. It's cellophane. Works great in the autoclave. Comes with these little twist ties. Just give it a little twist tie there. Boom, good to go. Air can go in and out as it wants and helps keep the water out. So that's pretty much it. Put the lid on, clamp her down, and I got mine marked, so exactly where I want it. That's my agar mark, is right down there. And yeah, just set it 15 pounds of pressure and 20 minutes. So 15 pounds of pressure, 20 minutes. Let the pressure gauge come all the way to 0. Open it up. Keep them on a flat ground. If you move them while they're still hot, put them onto something so they're level and let them cool. After they're cool, they're ready to use. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Till next time, aloha and have a most awesome day. Alright, don't forget to subscribe, share, and follow, and like. And yeah, till next time, everybody, aloha. Alright, so I got my 2 media bottles in there. I got 2 stacks of 3, so 6 high times 3, and then an extra 2. That's all I'll be able to fit in here. We'll not be able to get those ones in. So basically what I'm using instead of tin foil, just go to the dollar store, get yourself some of this. It's cellophane. Works great in the autoclave. Comes with these little twist ties. Just give it a little twist tie there. Boom, good to go. Air can go in and out as it wants and helps keep the water out. So that's pretty much it. Put the lid on, clamp her down, and I got mine marked, so exactly where I want it. That's my agar mark, is right down there. And yeah, just set it 15 pounds of pressure and 20 minutes. So 15 pounds of pressure, 20 minutes. Let the pressure gauge come all the way to 0. Open it up. Keep them on a flat ground. If you move them while they're still hot, put them onto something so they're level and let them cool. After they're cool, they're ready to use. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Till next time, aloha and have a most awesome day. Alright, don't forget to subscribe, share, and follow, and like. And yeah, till next time, everybody, aloha. Alright, now I like to do, got my bottle of alcohol here. Let's see, I don't got any tape on that right now. Yeah, I got my lids, keep those in there. I got my cups right over there. Sorry about the camera being like this, one-handed is kind of, so I just kind of get it in there. I just like to, just mist the whole sab all over, and as you can see, it is just alcohol misted. And for those of you that like to wipe it down or whatever, and then you know, use your flame in there, all the power to you, man. I'm a glass blower, I would never do that. Anyways, I like to keep it soaked in alcohol because wet surfaces, contaminations stick to wet surfaces. So there you go. That's my technique there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. It's pretty close. I mean, good. Just slowly vent off that last 2 pounds. And I want to get these guys all set somewhere level, so I'm just going to bring them over here and set them on the back side of the sab. Yeah, I'll be right back with the rest of it here. Alright, welcome back here. Alright, a little steamy there. Okay, so now we're going to take my media bottles here, and I'm going to pop them over here. And you can see these guys, they're all vacuum sealing themselves now. It's kind of cool. And now, I had cut a little back door and I got like a tape layer. You can kind of see the tape layer that overlaps the hole. I used my Dremel to cut it out. So, I'll try to do this one-handed here. Alright. There you go, door's open. And a little hot pad I crocheted for frickin' when I use my coffee pot. And just close this puppy right back up. I got a little piece of tape there and here to kind of just keep her sealed. And hop back over here to my office. Yeah, and that's right behind. Got my wood shop directly behind me. So, anyways, but I haven't ran that in a couple days. And whenever I run that, this whole table section all gets covered in plastic. Alright, let's get this set up here. Take the phone so it don't fall. Almost there. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Okay, just give me 1 second here. There you go. Okay. And I'm gonna come through and let there be a little bit of light there. Alright. Spray a little alcohol on my hands here. And tape up my armholes. Alright, here we go. And actually, here, I'll just stop. Alright, let's finish up this. So yeah, just place all your cups out. Try to keep your movements slow. Do not touch the inside of the cups. And usually the top one that's touching my hand I won't use. I'll just keep that for like weigh-in, agar, or other things. Putting some medical marijuana seeds in. Yeah, just random storage. So yeah, you get about 500 of these for $23 on Amazon. And very convenient. I even reuse them. Everything I wash in like different segments. But like these I'll wash in the bathtub. Just fill up the bathtub halfway, dump a bunch of bleach in it, and just rinse them around, and then pull them out and let them dry in a nice dust-free sterile area, and they're good to go. Alright, so I usually like to start from the far end, so let me get you angled here. Alright. Oh. As I got a 100-quart sab, I gotta come in like this and then bring my other arm in this one. And I haven't used this bottle, so you're actually getting the experiment to see how well this doesn't make a mess. I think I like the coffee pot better, but it might take some getting used to here. So obviously I am making quite a bit of mess here. And you always want to work that way. You're not gonna end up your arm over already poured plates if you can avoid it at all cost. It is recommended. And right there, so I don't hoover over, switch hands, come back in over this way. Oh, that's going to be a thick one. Use that for a slant in the fridge. And we're starting to fog up now. If I can't clean that up for a second for you here. A little windshield wiper action. There we go. And let's take this thick one over here and okay. Now, did exactly what I told you not to do, is reach over already poured plates, but I did it nice and slow, as you see, and hopefully nothing happened. And also your armholes here, you know, when you go in, my armholes are quite large. I got them at 5 1/4, 5 inches. You know, just go in slow and try not to breathe towards them. Sometimes I'll wear my bandana just in case. No breathing or coughing. And then I got these little guys here. Now this will create a billow if you do it wrong. If you just come straight on, it will. So what I do is I like to bring it in sideways and then slide it just like so, nice and slow. And then I just let those cool for about 10 minutes in there, and bring it down and just slide it, and so you're slicing the air, you're not billow affecting. And that's pretty much it. Let it sit for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you want. I mean, obviously I got it, you know, sealed so nothing's gonna blow in there. Cap them off, stack them, unstack some more cups there, and continue pouring with what you got waiting in the autoclave still hot for you. So hope this all helps you all out today. It's Christian Maiko signing out. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to keep these videos coming. Alright, mashallah. Take her easy, guys.